Black water beneath us, cold stars overhead. Wind carries whispers of kingdoms that soon will be dead. Far on the horizon, flickers of trembling light. They feast without knowing, we sail through the night. Slow as a heartbeat, oars cut the sea without sound. When dragon heads rise from the darkness, your fate has already been found. Forged in frost and hunger, raised where the strong survive. We learn by steel and fire what keeps a man alive. No throne commands our loyalty, no southern king our lord. The only law we follow is the edge of axe and sword. We come like winter shadow, we strike without a plea. And when the iron tide is rising, no man escapes the sea. Hear the harbor bells are ringing, too late to bar the gate. By dawn your walls will crumble, by dusk you'll kneel to fate. Iron tide ascending, feel the northern flame. When the longships claim your shoreline, nothing stays the same. Iron tide ascending, hear the war drums pound. When the north wind fills our sails, your kingdom drown. Keels grindstone, we leap ashore. Boots strike sand in line. Shields lock tight, axes raised, steel begins to shine. Spears break under fury, wood splits beneath the blow. The ground runs red at sunrise, and still our banners grow. Smoke devours your tower, gold fills northern hands. But greater than your treasures is the fear across your land. Iron tide ascending, storm without a chain. When the ravens stop their circling, you will know our name. Iron tide ascending, no retreat, no yield. When the sons of northern thunder strike your shield. Drums now beat like thunder, slow, deliberate, cold. Every step a warning of 1,000 tales retold. If I fall upon this shoreline, let my blade stay in my hand. For a warrior's death in battle is the crown of this land. By twilight flames are fading, ash drifts through the sky. Your kings lie broken in the dust, your priest forgot to cry. Longships heavy with their plunder turn again toward foam. Another shore awaits the fire, another land our home. Iron tide ascending, ocean calls once more. Somewhere sleeps another kingdom, unaware of what's in store. The tide will rise again, the drums will sound once more, and iron sails will split the dawn on some unguarded shore. Black, the sky is iron, the wind tastes of blood and salt. We stand beneath the torn banner of the wolf, silent as graves, hungry as winter. Frozen fjords we came, iron in our hands, fire in our lungs. No king commands us. Only storm, only steel, only fate carved in bone. Our ships cut the sea like blades, dragon prows devouring foam. Striking in merciless rhythm. War, war, war. The night itself fears our sails. Southern shore, they ring in terror at our sight. Their walls are stone, their prayers are loud, but neither stone nor prayer can fight. We crash like a storm upon their gates. Shields splinter, bones crack. Mercy sinks beneath our boots. There is no turning back. Smoke rises into the bleeding sky. Sparks dance with screaming wind. The wolf has entered their golden halls. The feast begins. Odin witness the fallen, Freya guide our blade. Let Valhalla open wide for those unafraid. We do not fear death, death fears our name. For we ride into battle already aflame. We are the wolves of the black tide, storm-forged sons of frost and flame. We claim the crown of shattered lands and carve our legend into shame. Raise the axe, let was red with battle spray, blade slick with fading light. We sail before the rising sun, vanishing into night. Behind us ash and ruin, before us endless sea. The world is wide and ripe for war, and war is what we be. Black tide rising, black tide strong. We are the storm that lasts too long. From icy north to southern throne, the sea remembers what we own. The tide withdraws, but it will return. Guides the water tonight. No stars dare burn in the sky. Only the sound of the oars in the dark. Only the wind's hollow cry. Black sails swallow the horizon, dragon heads carved in bone. Before the dawn can whisper a warning, your fate is already known. Drums beat slow, like a grave being sealed. Boom, 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 iron will reveal. We were not fed on peace. From frostbitten soil and shattered stone, we learned that mercy ceases. Our blades are cold as a winter, our hearts like frozen steel. When the prow cuts through your harbor, you will learn how terror feels. We do not knock at your gates, we do not parley or plead. We come as wolves in darkness, and wolves have only one need. Hear the shoreline start to tremble, hear the harbor chains strain tight. But wood and rope cannot hold back the hunger of this night. Black sails of ruin, fire in our wake. When the north wind howls your name, your walls will break. Black sails of ruin, axes fall like rain. When the dragon prows reach shore, you'll drown in flame. Keel to stone, we surge ashore. Shields collide and splinter, axes swing in savage arcs. No mercy in the winter. Spears snap under hammer blows, helmets split apart. The bravest men fall to their knees with iron in the heart. Church bells ring in panic, smoke devours the sky. Your gods remain in silence as your children cry. Gold is torn from trembling hands, silver ripped from shrine. But louder than your screams tonight is victory divine. Black sails of ruin, blood upon the sand. When the north wind fills our lungs, we take your land. Black sails of ruin, hear the war drums pound. When the sons of frozen fury come unbound. Low and merciless step, step, crush, step. No retreat, no surrender, no Saxon dawn to remember. If I fall beneath this fire, let the ravens know my name. For better ash in northern wind than a coward's life in shame. By dusk your banners lie in cinders, by night your fields are torn. What took a century to build was shattered in a morn. Your king lies cold among the fallen, your fortress split in two. The sea reclaims what blood has taken, and still we are not through. For beyond your broken harbor another kingdom sleeps. Another shore will soon awaken to the harvest that we reap. Black sails of ruin, let the heavens shake. When the dragon fleet arrives, empires break. Black sails of ruin, storm without end. When the north wind claims your shore, your line will end. Row, brothers, row through smoking tide. Let the ashes trail behind. The sea remembers every scream, but we leave none alive. No hymn will cleanse this shoreline, no crown will rise again. Where black sails cut the morning sky, only ruin remains. The sea breeze, the hull groans beneath our weight. Cold spray kisses iron blades. We gather at the prow, hands scarred, eyes unbroken. stand as one, brothers bound in salt and steel. No man here shall turn away, no heart here bends or kneels. The longships wait like silent wolves, their dragon heads held high. The moon reflects on sharpened axe, a silver watchful eye. Our fathers' bones lie far behind, beneath the northern snow. Ahead soft kingdoms rich with gold, too weak to tell us no. Grip the shield, taste the air, hear the sea begin to roar. This is not a raid alone, this is war. Sail in Odin's name. Break their gates, burn their thrones, let their towers fall apart. For every wave that strikes our hull beats like a Viking heart. Dawn will find their shores in smoke, their banners torn and cast aside. Their silver cups and golden crowns will ride our blackened tide. We move like winter through their streets, cold and without remorse. Their walls may stand 1,000 years, but not against our force. Axes rise, shields collide, the clash resounds like thunder wide. Spill no fear upon the ground, let no weakness show. If we fall as wolves with teeth in every foe. Valhalla waits beyond the veil, bright halls of endless fight. Better one fierce blazing day than years without a right. Iron oath, our longships rule the foam. The sea itself obeys our will, no shore too far from home. Take their gold, take their pride, let their kingdoms learn our name. From frozen north to southern sun, the world shall burn the same. Row, brothers, row through crimson wake, through shattered mast and flame. The sea is wide, the world is ours, and conquest is our claim. Each scar upon our heart and skin, a saga yet untold. Each raid another step toward a legend cast in gold. Iron oath we swore tonight, iron oath we keep across the roaring endless sea. Our enemies shall weep, longships rise, longships reign. We return through wind and rain. The horizon burns red, black tide. Boom, boom, like a giant's heart. Fog drapes the sea in silence, a curtain before the slaughter starts. Drums that go across the black tide, like a giant's heart. Fog drapes the sea in silence, the curtain before the slaughter starts. From the mist like ghosts of iron, dragon prows begin to rise. The painted eyes stare unblinking at trembling shores and darkened skies. The north wind fills the blood-red sails, salt and fade upon the air. No prayer will calm the coming storm, no mercy waits you there. In frost and hunger, raised where only strong survive. From broken stone and frozen rivers, we learn what keeps a man alive. No crown commands our loyalty, no southern king our master stands. We answer only steel and thunder, and the strength within our hands. Our fathers carved their names in battle, our mothers sang of blades and flame. We sail to carve our own dominion, to make the world recall our name. Hear the drums along the shoreline, they tremble at the pounding sea. See the towers shake in silence, they know what's meant to be. When the dragon heads break mourning, when the oars cut through the foe, every village, steel and fortress becomes the Norse new throne. Raise the banner, raise it high, let it tear across the sky. Dragon crowns of war events, no retreat and no disguise. We take the shore, we take the land, by axe and torch and iron hand. When the north wind fills our sails, no kingdom scares. Raise the banner, raise it high, let them hear our battle cry. Dragon crowns of war have come, and tonight the world will die. Heel strikes rock, the moment's here. Steel is drawn without a sound. Boots descend into the shallows, water dark upon the ground. Torches flare against the sunrise, smoke climbs high to greet the dawn. Church bells ring in wild confusion, by nightfall they'll be gone. Axes crash on Saxon shields, splintered wood and shattered bone. Every strike a northern message, this land is no longer your own. Who rules the sea? The North. Who brings the flame? The North. Who breaks the shield? We do. Who takes the throne? We know. Saxons form their desperate line, shields locked tight in trembling fear. Spears like thorns before a storm, but the storm is already here. Step by step we drive them backward. Iron rain and thunder blows, blood runs thick between their ranks, and still our fury grows. Hear the clash of steel on iron, hear the cracking of the brave. The raven circles overhead, it marks another grave. drums grow faint, oars pull steady through the night. Somewhere far another kingdom sleeps unaware of northern might. The tide will rise, the horns will sound, and dragon crows will come again. Morning rises through smoke and ash. Behind us, broken kingdoms. Before us, endless sea. We stand at the edge of the world, and the world bends. Through storm and spear we carved our path, through iron gate and flame. No wall too high, no blade too sharp to halt our rising name. The sea remembers every hour, every cry of war. It carried us to foreign shores, it carries us once more. Our banners torn but lifted high, wolf marked bright with pride. We did not come as shadows, we came as the tide. Hear it now, the whisper turning roar. We are not raiders anymore, we are conquerors. Crown of the crimson horizon, forged in battle, sealed in flame. From northern frost to southern sun, all lands shall know our name. Raise the steel, lift the cry, let the ravens fill the sky. We do not kneel, we do not fade, we rule the sea and sky. Gold piled high in dragon ships, silver stacked like stone. But wealth is not the prize we seek, we conquer for the throne. Not of silk nor jeweled crown, not of gilded chair. Our throne is built of victory, of strength no man can tear. Their kings once left behind their walls, secure in painted halls. Now their banners feed our fire and ash like snowfall falls. If we fall as legends. If we live as kings. Better to burn across the sea than rust in lesser things. Valhalla waits with open gates, but not for cowards' breath. Only those who seize the dawn earn honor in their death. Crown of the crimson horizon, storm-born sons of endless might. We ride the waves of destiny through fire and frozen night. Strike the drum, sound the horn, let a new and shattered mass. The world behind us trembles still, but this will not be our last. For beyond the edge of sight and sun, new kingdoms rise in fear. And where there is a shore to take, the longships will appear. Crimson sky, rising flame, carve the world in our name. Sea and steel, frost and fire, Viking blood will not tire. The horizon burns, and we sail toward forever. Stars burn above the tide, far beyond the silent shoreline. Dragon prows begin to glide. Echo through the darkness, slow and ancient as the grave, or strike deep in steady rhythm, carving paths across the waves. Hear the thunder rolling slowly, see the lightning split the sky. From the mist of frozen oceans, the sons of Odin now draw nigh. Through the iron sea, let the tide obey our hand. From fjord and cliff and frozen valley, we sail to claim a foreign land. Our shields are bound along the railing, axes sharp and blades held tight. Every man has sworn an oath to taste of war before first light. We do not fear the storm above us, we do not fear the coming flame. For death in battle is our glory, and Valhalla calls our name. Hear them whisper on the shoreline, long ships, they have come. Church bells shake in trembling towers, mothers pull their children from the sun. But there is no wall that stands forever, no prayer that turns our prows aside. When dragon heads breach morning's horizon, even kings have run and died. We are the storm upon the water, we are the fire upon the sand. Steel and fury, blood and silent. Boots strike earth with iron weight. Smoke already fills the morning. This is conquest, this is fate. Torches flare in hungry hands. Thatched roofs catch the rising flame. Cries ring out through sacred halls, and none shall leave the soil.
Gold and silver, grain and cattle, all shall feed the northern tide. But greater still than plundered treasure is the fear we leave behind. Who commands the blade?
We do.
Who commands the blade?
We do. Whose banner breaks the dawn?
The North.
Whose wrath cannot be stayed?
The North.
Now the Saxons form their shield wall. Spears aligned in trembling rows. Priests lift crosses toward the heavens, begging mercy none shall know. Step by step we close the distance, shield to shield and eye to eye. Axes rise like falling thunder. Hear the first man's battle cry.
Wood splinters, iron clashes. Blood runs red across the plain. Where the raven circles overhead, no coward shall remain. We are to storm upon the water. We are to fire upon the sand. Break their lines and crush their courage. Let them feel the Northland's hand. Raise your shields and stand before us. Let your final prayers be sworn. For when the long ships touch your shores, a darker age is born.
Drums beat slow like a giant's heart. Steel drips red beneath gray skies. Brothers fall but do not falter. For every death a legend rises. If I fall, then let me fall, with blade still gripped in frozen hand. For better one day as a warrior than a lifetime chained to land. By sunset smoke devours the skyline. Ash now falls like winter snow. The harbor lies in broken silence. Only embers faintly glow. Long ships heavy with their plunder turn again toward northern foam. Behind us lies a shattered kingdom. Before us waits a home. But know this well, O southern kingdoms, know this truth carved deep in stone. When northern sails stain your horizon, you will never stand alone.